Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for the fourth round in the 2020 series Manufacturer Series on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we are racing at Weathertech Raceway Laguna Seca for 15 laps, and we're going in to take the first part by having a Group 4 category for today. But this one might have a different time change to be at 1800 hours, so looks like this one might going in on the evening. So let's go and grab a Group 4 car and get started out. So this one might have 3 required tires before we're about to get started. So just going to make sure to avoid a 1-minute penalty, so we have to be very careful out there and try to be safe. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy anytime you want with the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. Round 4 of the 2020 series Manufacturer Series is about to begin, and everybody is about to get started out by having a first part of the competition race. So it looks like this will have a Group 4 race will begin. Boom 35 takes on 4th place in the Alfa Romeo 4C, and here's INGT Ignition in 2nd place in the BMW M4. Appointee 958 is taking 3rd place in his Ford Mustang Group 4. RP Racer 100 takes 4th place in the BMW M4. 5th place is 30 Air is now going on to get started. 6th place is going to be a very good choice to have a Toyota 86 Group 4 will be starting out. It looks like Sam Mello 211 is now taking 7th place in the Toyota 86 Group 4. Luther 2977 in 8th place in the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. And here's Ye Old Dude is now taking 9th place in the Volkswagen Scirocco. DC91 is now taking 10th place in the BMW M4, and here's myself in 11th place in the Chevy Corvette C7 with the UDRS Sportec livery. Dewey 96074 is taking 12th place in the Toyota 86 Group 4, and here's Eduardo 21 FIFA is in 13th place in the Subaru WRX Group 4. Captain Wow 115 takes on the Toyota 86 in 14th place, and here's Graphic Freak in 15th place in the Dodge Viper. Sasha _1890 takes 16th place in the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, and here's 2 Slow 4 in 17th place in the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. Baka J-Cast is now taking 18th place, and here's Amakus 27 in 19th place in the Ford Mustang, and here's the last place. Harpy Chit 1 is now going in last. So same thing as before from the first block. Different condition from the 2019-20 Exhibition Series, but this is going to be having a nice time to be in the second block to be prepared. Commence the rolling start to be at the go, because this wheel might have a final turn. We'll be doing a solid formation to make a left turn to proceed. Planes are flying by, and here we go. 3 seconds on the clock until hitting the green light to be at the go. The fourth round of the 2020 series Manufacturer Series is going underway, and let's do this. This will be having a nice evening condition time out there, so let's drive clean and fast and make sure this wheel might have a required tires to be going in by having all directions. Very good to take the first turn, and this will be having a nice solid formation. Coming in onto the second turn, this wheel might have it going in onto the right corner to be on the position. Better make sure, watch out. Better have to keep a good eye on your Group 4 car. This is going to get a little bit bumpy on this one. Coming right past underneath the Motors aftermarket brand, and this is going to have to going over to the rule straight. It looks like this is going to be good to see how DC91 is going forward, and he's taking the left lane to catch up onto Toyota. There you go. Looks like BMW passes on to be in 9th place, and it looks like we just got one driver to be off the track. Here comes the corkscrew, so it looks like Boom 35 is now going in. This will be having the first one, will be taking the corner to be giving the finest ways to perform the clean efficiency. Now that was pretty good solid formation, and it looks like INGT Ignition is now going in to take second place. This will have to take it on for having the final corner. So it looks like this is going to be good to see how the top three drivers are now going in to take the battle in. Looks like this one might have a few drivers will be going into the pit stop early, but this is going to be having some different ways to choose for having a racing soft tires. But make sure that keep a good eye on the tire wear effect whenever you see the red mark on it. Moving on to the second lap after taking the first lap. So now I'm currently forward to take on 7th place. Gonna have to catch up with some 4 drivers going in. And it looks like this is going to be having TBJM Jada is now going on to be in 7th place. Looks like this is going to be giving a good ways to have that username to be pronounced it for. Just going to have to going on to that overtake at the 3rd turn, and it's going to get a little bit risky. Oh, that was so close. Try not to make a full contact on the Toyota 86 Group 4. But that was going to have to take a little exercise caution. Just needs to be very careful because this car is going to be a one fine solid vehicle along with a joint development with the Subaru by having a BRCS. Looks like he's slowing down, and this one might put me back onto 7th place. Going straight back onto the corkscrew will be going in. It looks like this is going to be having DC91 to be in 3rd place. So I hope this is going to have to take the finest bronze position for this driver out there. I hope this is going to have to take a little leading chase to catch up to the top 2 drivers. This is going to be a one tough grueling battle out there. It looks like I just barely saw several 4th place through 6th place driver are now taking the chase, taking on that final turn, and proceed on to the next lap. We'll be on the 3rd lap. Now let's see how Boom 35 and INGT Ignition is now going on to see it. Looks like they took the first turn. Now going in onto turn 2, I bet this is going to be a pretty good one-on-one battle out there while we have to do the rest to catch up onto the 3rd place driver. Looks like DC91 is going to have to take a lot of running defense out there to deal with some several opponents who really wants to be in a good position. But this wheel might have Sam Mello to 11, and Dirty Hair is now going in to take 5th place and 6th. But this wheel might have 4th place will be going in. But this is going to have to take a one follow the trail. It's going to have to go on for having a nice track out there, for having a different condition. So it looks like this is going to be having a time lapse to see how Boom 35 just took 1 minute and 28.281 seconds. Looks like INGT Ignition might need to keep going because this will might have a lot of speed to be increased for the acceleration. That will be able to beat Boom 35's lap time that this will might have to proceed. So it looks like this is going to be having Boom 35 is now taking the final turn, and hold on, this will might have a yellow flag signal out there. Looks like DC91 just barely lost control of the grip, and that will leads up for Sam Mello to 11 to be in 3rd place. So looks like the old dude and Dirty Hair is now going in to take the chase. Looks like I'm going in as well to take the scene. This is going to have to take a long distance left to go for only 1.7 seconds up ahead on the old dude in 5th place. Volkswagen is going to be a little bit far behind, along with BMW, and Toyota is now taking on to be in the bronze position. Gonna be expected because the oversteer and understeer for every Group 4 category could probably have a better way to be determined. I hope the old dude might need to catch up to them, but looks like I'm going in. This will have a ticket oversteer capability will increase the pace. Gonna have to take the left turn. Looks like Dirty Hair is about to be going in on the overtake. Looks like Sam Mello could probably have to defend it. This will lead up onto the rule straight. Oh, so close to see it, and looks like this is going to be a side-by-side by taking the corkscrew. So it looks like this is going to be pretty good to see it, folks. I bet this is going to be having a one-car lineup to be getting a well formation. And there you go, folks. Dirty Hair is now in 3rd place by having a perceived forward to be in the bronze position. BMW is now going on to the upper hand. So that will leads up for Toyota to be in 4th place. Gonna have to get closer to ye old dude in the Volkswagen Scirocco. Chevrolet is now taking the scene. We'll be doing some slipstream. We'll be on the action. Take that final turn and going in to make that left turn to be on the overtake. Moving on to take the 4th lap, and now we're going in to take the 5th lap. Just gonna have to be expect one approaching contact to be avoided, so looks like this will might let the FF will go through. Coming straight back onto turn 2, and looks like this is gonna have to take a little bit hard struggle to catch up. Gonna have to make it one good pass. Turn 3 is gonna be a little bit risky. It looks like the old dude just barely slowed down, and looks like Selmelo 211 is definitely taking that short recovery after getting a little bit caught off the track. Toyota 86 Group 4 is now gonna have to stay on in 4th place, but looks like I'm going in to make one good distance left to go. I could probably have to take 4th place until whenever I had to reach up onto Dirty Hair in 3rd place in the BMW M4. Going right back onto the corkscrew corner, so this will have to take that good technique. We'll be going on to having a nice perfect turn. It looks like the 6th place driver is now going in, and this will might have a double trouble out there for Chevrolet Corvette C7 with the UDRS in Sportec. Gotta make sure that deal with 2 Toyota 86 Group 4 is now going in to take the last turn. Just going to make a good left position to have a good perfect direction. Gotta make sure this wheel might have a good monitor checked out there, but this wheel might have a 3 required tires only. Better not to have it for 2. This wheel might leads up for only a 1-minute penalty, so just gonna have to keep a good eye out on the tire pressure. Alright, that should probably do a lot better to keep going in by having a method direction. Looks like TVJDM is now going in. Gonna have to defend it. I hope I could probably have to go over to the pit stop for only 1 used. That should probably keep me buying some time. Going onto the left turn. It looks like a point 958 is now in 8th place. So it looks like this is going to be how Boca J. Cass could probably have to keep pushing in onto 7th place. So it looks like this is going to need to take a long distance yet to go. Coming back onto that corkscrew. Keep it going. Have a nice perfect clean turn. But this wheel might have a good solid practice. Gonna have to keep it good nice on the sunlight. Oh boy, looks like this is gonna be so close out there, folks. I cannot believe I was so close, so this wheel might put me in onto the pit stop. Now, looks like this wheel might have to switch up onto the racing medium compound tires to be selected. Save it for only a few laps until using the hard compound tires to be using for the last phase. Gonna have to wait for my crew to get started out before I'm about to be arriving the scene. There you go. Looks like this is going to be a good method drill to be having a good solid formation for having enough time. Just going to have to be very patient until the fuel capacity will be reached up till the 100%. Okay, all set and good as new. Very good duration time, we're only 15.893 seconds. Now, looks like I'm about to be dropped down onto 14th place, so looks like this is going to be having a little wild card guess that this is going to have to change up for only a different position. So now this one might leads me up on to chase up onto RP Racer 100 in the BMW M4. Just going to need to keep going because several drivers could probably have to take 3 required tires to be using by the pit stop. So it looks like INGT Ignition is now going in by having a racing medium compound tires. So it looks like this is going to be choosing which tire he's going to have to use. Better go with a racing hard or soft. It looks like Dirty Hair is going in as well. So it looks like Boom 35 is now taking the lead. But still, he can do his best out there, viewers. This could be his race whenever he has the best motivation to do whatever it takes. He could probably have a pit stop whenever he's going to need to call it in. So now this is going to have to catch up to the other drivers, but this will have to take Burnley Butte distance in total by 57.756 seconds. So that should do it for having a racing hard compound tires for INGT Ignition. So I hope he could probably have to get back onto the top position in no time, but looks like everybody is still trying to reach up onto Boom 35 in first place. Baca J. Katz is now in second place, and followed by third place, Appointee 958 is now going as well. Bet this is going to have to take that one position on the overtake whenever they need to do a chance. Everybody was been waiting for this a long time since the 2019-20 Exhibition Series, but this is going to be having the same thing from the first block in the 2020 series. But this is going to be having a one combinational suitable for having this video segment, but it is going to have to do for a lot of enjoyable moments to see how every racer could probably have a lot of good motive skills on any other different racetrack. So it looks like here comes TBJM is now going in to have a corkscrew, and looks like RP Racer 100 is about to catch up to him. It looks like Appointee is now taking the first pit stop, having the racing soft tires to be changed up onto a different compound. So it looks like Dirty Hair is selected to use the racing hard compound to be useful, giving enough endurance strategy that this is going to be having a good graphic check to see it, but suitable strategies that this is going to have to take for only a required position for having a number of laps to be having a little duration to be on hold. Looks like we're about to proceed onto the 9th lap, but this will going on to take 6 more to go. Gonna have to save a little bit amount of laps before going in to use the racing hard compound tires. We'll be doing the last step. Looks like there's a yellow flag signal out there, viewers. This is gonna have a little investigation. Oh man, it looks like Dewey 96-074 is now having an off track by having a little mistaken out there. So looks like maybe this is gonna might need to have a little replay to take a good look for having a little investigation. Just gonna need to keep going because this wheel might have a total gap distance for only a minute up ahead. And there goes another yellow flag signal, folks. Looks like this is gonna be having a little short long-term recovery, but this is gonna might have for only 6th place driver was INGT Ignition. Looks like it's going in to take that corkscrew. RP Racer 100 is taking the chase, so looks like I'm going in as well. Taking a long distance for only 3.5 seconds up ahead when I'm in 8th place, and there goes the penalty on RP Racer 100. Gotta make sure, just be very careful not to ignoring the track limit or forcing any vehicle to be off the track. That's definitely might be pretty tough to tell. So it looks like this is going to be going on to have the 10th lap. We'll proceed moving on, and this wheel goes on for having 5 more to go. Gotta make sure this has to do it correctly, folks. Avoiding 1 minute penalty is important by taking all 3 tires all at once. So it looks like Boom 35 is now taking the pit stop, so this is going to be having a use of the racing soft compound tires. So this is going to have to take for only 1 more. Better make sure to do it right, folks. Just going to have to take a little standby while we race. It looks like Baca J. Cass is now going to have to stay on in 2nd place. And Sam Mello 211 is now going right back onto 3rd place. This will might have Toyota will be taking the best upper hand position, that this will might give a little patient moment. I hope INGT Ignition could probably might stay on, because this is going to be having a lot of best moment out there whenever he really wants to get back onto the top position. And it looks like 2 Slow 4 is now taking 5th place. This is going to have to take a little bit more slow position by dealing a lot of corners. Gonna have to keep a good, useful eye on this racing tires, that this wheel might have a good check on the red bar. Gonna take the left turn, and I hope this wheel might have to proceed on to the next lap. 4 more to go. This will might have to take 1 more pit stop to go. This is gonna might need to take a lot of strategy by having a racing skills to be on the books. Take that first turn, going on to turn 2, and this is gonna have to catch up onto 2 slow 4 after he's been overtaken by INGT Ignition. Keep it nice and steady on turn 3. There we go. Looks like this is going to be good to see how 2 drivers could probably battling out in 5th place. This will might give a good side battle out there, viewers. This will might have to go with INGT Ignition whenever he's going to need to take the chance. Almost there. This is going to have to take a little bit more endurance run in. Here comes the yellow flag signal. I bet this is going to be having a little bit collision area to see it. Oh man, looks like INGT Ignition just barely took a hit. Looks like he's barely made a drop down onto a different position, so it looks like that might brings up for Yeo Duke to be going in onto the pits, while 2 slow 4 is now taking 4th place. Gonna make sure that this is gonna be having 1 more pit stop to go. Just gonna have a good percentage to be staying on for only 50%. Gonna have to wait until my crew will be getting started out to grab the racing hard tires to be coming by before I'm about to make a stopping signal. Okay, let's get started. That should good enough. 3 more to go, folks. Looks like this race will be over soon. I bet the top 3 drivers could probably have a long distance ongoing battle, because this is going to be having a hard chase that this is going to need to take for only different positions will be changed up for a little random guess. So it looks like Eduardo 21 FIFA is now going in to have a 12th place position, and looks like Untitled Chapter 1 is now going to have to take 11th place. So it looks like this is going to be having a good understeering position in the Subaru WRX Group 4. I bet he can probably have to do perfectly great out there. Gonna have a good solid clean turn. It looks like Samuel 211 is now taking 2nd place. So close to reach up onto Boom 35 in the lead, but this wheel might have to see how Baka J Cass could probably might have to stay much longer, because this is gonna have to take the far quality that might need to stick with us. Better quality could probably have to keep a little bit more time out there, because this race could always want to have a good perfection by doing a good segment, by taking a good regular gameplay, or doing the live stream that every Gran Turismo players could probably have to use it for giving a much entertainment to be well supported. Looks like Rapid Freak is now taking 1 more pit stop to go, proceeding on to take 12th place to moving on. The 13th lap, only 2 more to go, so it looks like this is going to be perfectly great for having a good required tire strategies to be selected for use. Just going to have to take the first turn. We'll be coming right back in, and it looks like RP Racer 100 is now coming in behind. This is going to be having a one tough grueling battle, so it looks like things are about to get a little bit clashing in to see it. BMW versus Chevrolet will be having a long distance battle to be in 12th place. Gonna have to catch up to him. Gonna need that slipstream. We'll be doing a lot of more acceleration. Sam Mello 211 is going in to take 1 more pit stop to go. Baka J Cass is now back in 2nd place. It looks like the yellow flag signal just barely made a call. It looks like the 11th place driver is definitely might be taking a long recovery. After taking the real straight corner was definitely might be pretty difficult to take. Gonna keep going right past onto the corkscrew to be going down the hill. I hope several drivers could probably have to take for only 1 pit stop to go, because that should be good enough for now. 2 slow 4 is taking 1 last pit stop remaining, and looks like Sam Mello 211 is now gonna have to take 1 more to be remaining along with the rest. Different positions will be well made, so this is gonna have to take for only the 14th lap. Only 1 more to go. But this race will be finished soon by over 20 minutes of a trotted time. And there you go, folks. Sam Mello 211 is now back onto third place. He could probably do his best out there, viewers. This could be his race whenever he got the chances. Taking on turn 3, and looks like 3 drivers from 8th place through 10th is still going on for having a 3-way battle. This is going to be having a long distance chase. I hope the 8th place driver could probably do it, but this will have it going over to the rule straight by taking the corkscrew. Gonna keep it careful because whenever I see the old flag signal, but this is going to be a one tough caution out there that we just going to need to stay focused on. There you go. Looks like this is going to be giving a good solid clean turn. Looks like Dewey is now passing me, and this is going to be going straight down onto the corkscrew right at the corner. Thirteenth place driver is now going to have to go straight past me, and oh man, looks like I just barely pushed off the track by giving a little signal contact. Just going to have to be expected to use the final turn to be in case of emergency. Now, that was a pretty close call, and looks like this is going to be having an unexpected contact out there to see it. So here we go, the final lap is on its way, and looks like Boom 35 is now in the lead, but still, he can probably take home the podium whenever he has to reach up. It looks like Baca J. Cass can probably take second place, and I hope a point 958 is now in third place. This is going to be pretty great to see it. This will have to keep a good eye out, and here comes the final stretch. Just going to make sure that this is going to be a very good surprising to see it. Everybody could probably have to take much struggle out there since we come this far. Taking 3 required tires is going to be at once, and here it is, folks. Checker flag has definitely reached up on the perfect mark. Boom 35 is now finally won the race in the 4th round in the 2020 Series Manufacturer Series. Now that was a pretty awesome race out there, folks. What in the most endurance challenge to be succeeded of all time. Well, it was pretty difficult out there that we just took at once. Now, this is going to have to take for only one more corkscrew. Will be coming down, but this will might lead up for only an overtime. Just going to have to make one last stop by taking any corners before reaching up onto the final stretch. Just going to keep going, and looks like this will might automatically to place third place on 30 hair. Now, looks like this is going to be doing good. Take that final stretch, and looks like this is going to be a pretty good time out there. Wow, I cannot believe it. I just end up in 13th place to be moved on automatically. So, looks like, let's see which one of these drivers just barely took the penalty effect. Well, maybe it's already too late. And looks like that was a pretty good, awesome, clean race out there, folks. 1 star to be earned for myself, and that was a pretty awesome competition race, just like from the 2019-20 Exhibition Series in the 3rd season. Now, let's just gonna go over and have some earning summaries, and looks like this is gonna be pretty great out there to see how the top 3 drivers has finally made it. And looks like Boom 35 has finally successfully finished in 1st place. Now that was a very long distance challenge to see in this competition, so looks like I'm about to go over to congratulate him for the win. His Alfa Romeo 4C was the only perfect choice for him to race on Laguna Seca. A point 958 did pretty well in his Ford Mustang Crew 4, and even for 30 hair, he did great out there to be moved on onto 3rd place. By having a BMW M4 will be taking the 3rd place finish, so that was going to be a very good remarkable out there by having a good replay to be on the highlights. Round 4 by having a circumstances since we took part in the final race in the 3rd season of the 2019-20 Exhibition Series. Having an encore race for the 2020 series, we'll be taking on the same track in a different time. So we're about to get ready to move on, but the next round is going to be at Tokyo Expressway South Inner Loop for the second part of the Group 4 category. Alright folks, I hope you're really enjoying watching the race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. Livery blog videos are available to watch anytime you want. This will be the entertainment showcase about different cars with liveries I haven't made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing in the 2020 series manufactured series on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.